Hello, parents. Welcome to first grade math. Well, I wanted to share a few things with you that would help you and your child with math. You could go to the Dollar Tree and buy just something simple for $1, like a deck of cards. These deck of cards, and you may already have them at your house. Usually everybody likes playing cards. Deck of cards is great to do some things with math, and I'm going to show you what to do in just a moment. Dice. You can get those at the Dollar Tree too for less than $1, or $1 for like 8 of them or something. So I want you to, this is another thing you can use. You can add and subtract with the dice, have them throw them and play some games with them. Also, dominoes. Dominoes are great to add and subtract numbers and pick out. So, and the last thing I wanted to share you or show you as far as that you could get at the Dollar Tree, money. And having money, we you could do lots of things with it. You have quarters, dimes, nickels, pennies, and also whenever they're adding, mainly change is what you're going to be working with. When you're adding the change, you can always, it's important for them to put it in greatest value to least value. And you can think of fractions a little bit with how many quarters it takes to make $1. We can talk about 1/4. That's later. But here with dimes, you can count by tens. Nickels, you can count by fives. If you and just counting from tens to fives to ones, that's really important. So money is another thing you can get. But the main focus I wanted to do today is to share with you some card games that you could do. The first card game you can do is kind of like war, except for instead of playing two, instead of doing one card, you do two cards. So I'm going to show you, like, this is me. I'm going to take two cards, and this is you, your two cards. So add them together. Have them add them together. 10 plus 7. We can think of all the different ways that you can add them together, like put 10 in your brain and count 7 more and get your number. They can do the same thing. And then you decide, okay, I have 17. You have 12. Who has more, which is greater? So that's one of the things that we need to think about. This is a little sheet that you could make at home, and you could actually put them on here. All right, is which one is greater, 17 or 12? So I always like to use little things like they're going to eat you, because that's what you think of when you're thinking of this. You're thinking of eating, okay? So 17 and 12. So 17 is greater than 12. You could do the same thing with dice. You can write down equations like you rolled 3 plus 2. There's lots of different things you can do when we're talking about um, this wonderful deck of cards. You could also just do 2. If they're having trouble with greater than or less than, which one is greater? And it has the pictures here for you, and it also has where you can just count them and add them. So this is a great resource for you if you don't have a deck of cards, and it's fun to just play war, even just one, which is greater, and you get to keep them. You add 2, add them together like I just said, and then like 10, like I have right here, 10 plus 3, 13, and then we can just, 16, 13, and 16. I'm sorry. Anyway, and then they can just decide, oh, which one is greater? Oh, well, 16 is definitely greater than 13. I get both of them, and they love those games. So have fun with the deck of cards and some other things that you can work with your child with math. So have a great day. Bye.